God bless, Dominus Omas.
That was awesome.
I don't care.
I'll go red.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi. Ooh.
Guys, go start break.
Okay.
Just wait till you come back in. Thank you.
Ready? Thank you.
Let's go, guys. Get out of our way. It's our turn.
That was awesome.
Get back in line if you want.
That was awesome.
Well, that was actually a blast. I'm not a heights person at all, but that was awesome.
Well, I did over here because I had to come back uphill over here.
Yeah, and I
where
was
you went.
I was uphill here.
Yeah.
Glad we did that. That was fun.
Two and one. Good. And we have one more. Craig, I got you. All right. Awesome. So, took over and is brewing currently on Vista. I'm just at the point now that I've trained our next brewer who will be going to Vista. But there are some differences in the systems that I'd like to highlight if people have seen it. The last question is, do we have any homebrewers in the group? Yes, 2. Awesome. Homebrewers frequently give me very good questions, so not putting pressure on you, but it just happens. And I always put a little bit of a plug in for homebrewing because, well, I started out as a homebrewer back in 2006 as a senior in college, and still active in my homebrewing community when I get back home with the Berks County Homebrewing Club. So, and I recommend it as a hobby if it's something you want to try. If you come out of today and you think, man, I really want to learn more about beer, making it yourself is a great way to do it. But even if you don't, I always recommend making friends with homebrewers, because homebrewers will make more beer than they can drink, and they always want somebody to try. So these 2 guys, you know, they've already figured out that having a homebrewing friend is always a good thing. But all right, we are going to get into it, but we're going to start with toasted amber. We're starting on our sampler on the left-hand side, working our way to the right. The Parched Pig Toasted Amber is a nice, balanced American-style amber ale. You get a little bit of aroma and a little bit of flavor from the hops, as well as some toasty malt character and a little bit of sweetness to it. So we're going to use this to kind of talk our way through how we incorporate all 4 of those main ingredients. We're going to start the process with some malted barley. And this one I will send around. If you want to take a look at it, if you want to shake some out and taste it, feel free. And down, you know, true German Hefeweizen style beer, you'll get a lot of banana in that. Saison yeast will have some of that and lean a little bit more towards spicy and an overall dry. Everybody is here. Again, if you can't hear me, just let me know. I will try to project so everybody can. Welcome to the brew house. This is where the hot side of our brewing operation takes place. So if you think about the diagram we were just looking at, everything up to the big C, up to the chiller, happens right here. So these are all of our hot side processes will take place between these 2 vessels. And most importantly, and I think pretty awesome, this is a glass brew house. So kind of stating the obvious, because you can see through it and you can see into it and see what's going on. This is something that it's a German equipment manufacturer that's made this, and they've made about 25 around the world, but none installed in the US yet. So, for most of our guests, this is a very unique experience. To be able to look in and watch the brewing process as it's happening. Yes, that works. So true. But the idea with India Pale Ale, going back, he came through the tour with a bottle of Budweiser. He said, but my family's here, we're going to do this, and I'll taste along. So he tasted, he got to we got serving tanks, and normally it's a flat bottle, and we're good to go. But that I've had to say, no. It is a little bit cool in here, we'll talk about that in a moment. Alright guys, so here we are in the cellar. So welcome to the cellar. This is where, it's called the cellar not because it's downstairs or in the basement, but because this is where fermentation takes place. So these 3 tanks behind you are my serving tanks. They are piped directly to the bar, and they go by way of air-driven beer pumps. So if you heard that ticking sound a moment ago, that's the sound of job security, because that means the beer out of the bar. Because in order to get the beer from here to there, we have to boost the pressure, and we do it with these little air-driven beer pumps. Yep, and it's got that. It means that it's a very happy sound for me because somebody's drinking. So I'm curious. Yep. You have 5 beers. There it is. That's it. Frame to hang it in the, you know, in the office or whatever. But before you do, this certificate is also going to be good for one more beer. So you get one extra beer out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Bring this back to one of my servers, one of my bartenders here, and show them the certificate. They're going to sign the back of it. They'll mark the back, so you can only do it once. But you get one extra beer from this. So if you really like the seasonal, or you want another smoked porter, great. Grab it from the bar anytime. Well, anytime before the end of the cruise, but that's today. So come back this evening sometime before or after dinner, or come have dinner here and get another beer.
I'm going to ask for that hashtag It's Not Horrible beer.
Is that the official name of this last seasonal beer?
It's the Vanilla Blonde. Yeah, Vanilla Blonde ale, yep. And we're just...
I'm glad I did this.
What's going to show up on your... If you
You'll
bought
help me
one,
find them tomorrow morning.
if you're buying one, what'll show up is page seasonal. But the Vanilla Blonde, if you ask. Yep.
That was actually pretty cool. We just did the, well, you probably already seen the brewery tour here on the Carnival Horizon. And it was really interesting. Just got to learn about how they make the beer on here and try a few samples. And we tried a few samples, but it was really awesome. And get these. You get a certificate of recognition, which is actually good for one more beer, too, to try. Both Dave and I got it. And get a pig and anchor glass. So that's pretty darn cool. Added to our collection with our red frog glasses that we got. Yeah, if there's anybody that's kind of questioning this, I tried to get as much footage as I could. I would definitely recommend it. It's about, I think it's $24.95 per person, but it's about an hour and a half long. But it was just really, really fun. And Colin's from Pennsylvania, so it's even better. I'll catch you guys later. Instead of the dining room tonight, we're gonna do the pig and anchor just to try it out. And actually show some of the menu here. And of course, if you want to look at it, you can pause the video. Here's some of the appetizers. Then they actually have a whole bunch of different dinner items. I'm actually ordering the beef brisket. Let's see. Different flatbreads, ribs, and the different sides you could get. Desserts. And then they have their drink menu here with their craft beers. And then their cocktails. We're just gonna wait for our dinner. Actually, they've got order the honey barbecue, did you say?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Looks like order 4 wings. Comes with fries. Yeah, a little appetizer. And actually, they really look good. I ordered the beef brisket. And there's a lot here. The brisket there. There's like little French onion ring things. Coleslaw. Pickle. Not 100% sure. That might be cornbread. And some corn. And they've got a side of fries. And some mac and cheese. And there's ribs coming, so I'll take a picture of that too. But, oh my goodness. And here's Dave's ribs. And a little extra, you can do your own barbecue, your own barbecue on the ribs. Well, we're back to the room. We just hung out after Pig and Anchor, which was excellent, by the way. You've seen clips of what we had there, and everything was excellent. So I highly recommend going there if you want something different for dinner than the main dining room. If you're on the Horizon, because it's only on the Horizon right now. But they went to the casino, went to see a comedy show, and now ready for our first white night. Right there?
Absolutely.
Alright, so we're just gonna hang out. We got a little bit, like about an hour-ish before that, and we'll see you there.
April, dressed in all his trim, hath put a spirit of youth in everything. The heavy Saturn laughed and leapt with him. Yet nor the lays of birds, nor the sweet smell of different flowers and odor and a hue could make me any summer story tell, or from their proud lap pluck them where they grew. Nor did I wonder at the lily's white, nor praise the deep vermilion in the rose.
Don't try to avoid the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is gonna lead you down. Thank God for mom and dad that can do it together, 'cause you don't know how.
Because this is my last cruise. I'm heading home with you guys. And so I got 2 more songs for you. Make sure you stick around. We got an awesome light party coming up here.
It's time to get this party started, everybody. Now what I need you to do right now, you're all gonna do this like this. You as many lights as possible. Deck 4, deck 5, everybody, deck 3. Okay, now get ready, keep your lights up. We're gonna sing together first, but listen to what I'm gonna tell you to do. It's a great song. It goes like this. Come on now, sing it first. I'm gonna make a change for what's in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the crowd, my favorite. Next song I want you to know, I'm fucking with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. I'm asking him to change his ways and notices coming and it's right. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make not wait your voice. Wait your voice, come on. Na 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 na. Get ready for the greatest moment of your vacation. You're gonna follow us right now, and we're gonna do something special. Ready? If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that Ladies and gentlemen, we get ready tonight for the last song of the evening. And this is how we're gonna finish off this party. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it better. Take care and peace out.
Well, it's basically over. So sad. Oof, ship's a little rocking a little bit still. It's been a wonderful cruise. It really has. It went by too quick, as I thought it would do. White Night was... Well, the cruise is basically over. Even though we're still on the ship and it's almost midnight, it's basically over. But this cruise has been amazing. It went by way too quick. Just the whole ship, just everything's so clean and beautiful. The colors, even the layout's is real nice, even for a bigger class. Pride's still our favorite though, but but no, this ship is really nice. The amenities, the Havana area, that was a real nice perk. But yeah, we just got back from White Night. See, I'm still in my white. We're still gonna go into the casino a little bit, just for a last minute. Then probably hang out outside. Then go back and wake up to New York City tomorrow. Cruise blues are setting in already. But we do have another cruise adventure coming up here in a little bit. But hope you guys liked everything. I didn't vlog a whole bunch, which I apologize. It just, by the time I think about vlogging and just, I'll have to try better for the next adventure, but hope you enjoyed what I provided. If you guys like this, give it a big old thumbs up. And until the next adventure or the next weekly vlog, I'll see you in the next video. Night, guys.